It is a very surreal moment for me, and I cannot explain it in words. There are a lot of emotions right now. There have been many moments where I thought that I would quit, but then I felt that they've given so much and they've sacrificed so much for me that I cannot let it go down.
We are a clan of army. Fourth generation my son is. My son is going to the Navy, otherwise my background is entire army. So it's the proudest moment for any parent, and for us, like any parent, it's an amazing day.
फिर मतलब शुरुआत में ऐसा लगता था कि क्या चल रहा है, समय नहीं है, फ़ोन कॉल्स नहीं है, कम्युनिकेशन नहीं है, बात नहीं हो पा रही, लेटर्स लिख रहे हैं. बट फिर धीरे धीरे जैसे टर्म्स इंक्रीज हुए, टाइम यहाँ पे स्पेंड किया तो चीज़ें सॉर्ट होना शुरू हो गई. ऑल 3 years यू आर यूज टू दिस corrective measures kind of things and all the ragda and training activities which are going on, and after 3 years you get some relax in which you can think that something I have done after these 3 years, and I got graduated.
It was all about my mother. उनको था कि मतलब मेरठ मैंने उनको बाहर पढ़ाना था. Then she sent me to hostel. फिर उन्हें पता चला कि सैनिक स्कूल, मिलिट्री स्कूल ये भी होते हैं. Then she sent me over there. तो पता चला कि एक NDA नेशनल डिफेंस एकेडमी करके होता है जहाँ से यू कैन बिकम ऑफिसर आर्म्ड फोर्सेस में.
आर्म फोर्सेस इसलिए था क्योंकि कुछ ना जज्बा था कि देश के लिए कुछ करने का. कुछ अपना था वो नहीं कर पाए तो लगा बच्चे के रूप में देखा कि इसको कहीं ना कहीं ऐसा मौका मिला, बिल्कुल जाने नहीं देंगे यहाँ से.
बहुत अच्छी फीलिंग है. लाइक आई टोल्ड यू, इट्स बीन एक्चुअली अ लॉन्ग जर्नी. शुरू में जब मैं यहाँ आया था तब ऐसा लगता था कि पहाड़ जैसे 3 साल सामने है, पता नहीं कब खत्म होंगे. बट फाइनली दिन दिन गिन करके फाइनली अभी 3 साल कंप्लीट हो गए.
I'm feeling really happy given the fact that my parents are finally here and that I'll be passing out tomorrow. It is a very surreal moment for me and I cannot explain it in words. There are a lot of emotions right now, a lot of anxiety. Feeling really happy that my parents are here at this final moment with me. Tomorrow I'll be passing out from the Antim Pag, and 3 years of memory, these I'll cherish forever. And I'll never forget the fact that these 3 difficult years, my family is always there to support me, and it is because of them that I'm standing here right now, ready to pass out tomorrow.
Of course, tell us about your stories. How was your journey? To getting into the NDA and finally getting passed out.
Journey, it's been an interesting one. All the members of my family, most of them have served in the defense forces. So from the start, it was always an inspiration for me that I have to join the defense forces one way or the other. I had given a few attempts, but due to certain reasons, I had not cleared it in the first attempt. But when I did get the opportunity to come to the National Defense Academy, it was a moment that could not be described in words. I felt really happy that I could push forward the legacy of my family. I'll be the 4th generation officer from my family.
And who will be your biggest inspiration?
Both my parents. They've always been my biggest inspiration for me. And it is only because of them that I've been able to push forward. There have been many moments where I thought that I would quit, but then I felt that they've given so much and they've sacrificed so much for me that I cannot let it go down in vain. And that always propelled me forward.
I'll take this opportunity to ask you are the 148 with the batch, where women cadets also passing out,
Yes.
How was your feeling about that? Because you said you are in 4th generation who was in the army. This was the first batch who was there in the NDA. So how was your journey gone through the training with them?
It was actually a very big step taken by the National Defense Academy, but I definitely feel that it was a correct one. Initially, all of us were very skeptical if they would be able to continue along with the male cadets with the strict schedule, the training and all that. But I'm happy to say that my female course-mates, they've done really well. And tomorrow they'll be proving that they are just as good as the male cadets, if not better. And I feel that it is a great motivation for all the girls out there that nothing for them is out of reach. And they are a big source of motivation for all the girls of the country. And I feel really happy to be a part of this course.
For us, our family, it's a very, very big day. We are a clan of army. 4th generation my son is. I'm the 3rd generation who's commanded the same battalion. And my son is going to the Navy, otherwise my background is entire army. So it's the proudest moment for any parent, and for us, like any parent, it's an amazing day.
It is overwhelming topping the BA course in NDA. My sole purpose of this was to lead my junior female cadets, and tell them that no achievement is too small or too big.
Take us to your journey how you decided to. Of course, there was some order. You also spoke about the Supreme Court's how the guidelines were given and women were allowed in the NDA. How you decided about it? Because you are a female looking a person joining an NDA. It's completely different.
I was pursuing BCom honors from Shri Ram College of Commerce, Delhi University. At that point in time, I came to know about the historic decision of the Supreme Court that NDA is finally open for girls after grinding 75 years. So that was indeed historic, and that was overwhelming for all of us. I took the opportunity since I wanted to join the armed forces since the very start. I filled the form, I prepared for it, and I got through it. Furthermore, I had the support of my parents since the very start. So that was.
And how was your training these 3 years in the NDA? You talk about your postmates. They are all mixed up now. And how was the experience?
Initially, it takes time for us, for each and every cadet to accommodate. But later, it was assimilated well with the support of our instructors, our ustads, and all the staff which is present here. We have drill, we have games, we have swimming, we have academics as well. So we have an all-round personality development here.
Your course mates, the male course mates specifically, they are work there with you shoulder to shoulder. How was the experience with them? And how
Absolutely. I would like to dedicate my support to my male counterparts as well, because they have been thick and thin as much as the female counterparts are. So they've been as equal as the female counterparts.
Okay, and it's the first batch of female, and you are topper amongst the toppers. So how is your feeling about that?
It is amazing. It is amazing. I've been good in studies, but this achievement is surreal.
Thank you so much.
I'll be very true. Initially I was really apprehensive because the rigorous training which we had gone through, so I was aware what she'll be going to undergo. And we had not trained initially her for the armed forces because she was in SRCC, pursuing her BCom honors. So once that Supreme Court order came, we decided that she should be appearing for that exam. She cleared the exam, interview, and once medical was good, then we realized that she is going to go to NDA. So I just asked her that whether you will be liking to join that. She told, yeah, I am ready to join. She wanted to join. I was still apprehensive because I was thinking that she may not be able to take on that much of challenge. But she told ki no. She told ki I'll be able to do it. I'll tell you, initially, like running part, she could run only 400 meters. But I told her before you leave, we had 4 weeks. Before she left, she could run 1.2 kilometers. So that was good enough. She was toned up and ready. I knew that she's ready to take on challenge. And within 3 months, she could run a cross country of 8.7 kilometers. It is novice cross country. So that was a great effort on her part, and really required grit and dedication for that.
India once known for the males, but now the females are there. Your daughter is passing out here amongst the toppers. What is your opinion, view on that?
I'm really very happy regarding that decision because see, 50% of part of the population is females, and they're ready and able to do each and everything what we can do. So we may have a apprehension, some of us as male, that whether they'll be able to do or not. But we'll have to grant it to them that they are able to do each and everything right from the road. They are driving taxis to reaching space. They can reach everywhere. And you saw this little girl of ours topping the course in academics also. So I really feel proud that government has taken this decision under the aegis of Supreme Court.
मैं सिविल बैकग्राउंड से हूँ और मैं लखनऊ से बिलोंग करता हूँ. मैं बीटेक कर रहा था, फिर बीटेक छोड़ के मैंने मतलब नेशनल डिफेंस एकेडमी ज्वाइन करी. और यहाँ आने के बाद शुरुआत में तो बड़ा अजीब सा लगा था कि मतलब सिविल लाइफ से मैं आ रहा था, फैमिली बैकग्राउंड भी सिविल था. बट फिर मतलब शुरुआत में ऐसा लगता था कि क्या चल रहा है, समय नहीं है, फ़ोन कॉल्स नहीं है, कम्युनिकेशन नहीं है, बात नहीं हो पा रही, लेटर्स लिख रहे हैं. बट फिर धीरे धीरे जैसे टर्म्स इंक्रीज हुए, टाइम यहाँ पे स्पेंड किया तो चीज़ें सॉर्ट होना शुरू हो गई. फिर लाइक this is like the only way, like kind of a disciplined routine which we used to follow in military, and like this I survived here, and suddenly things will start increasing. Our activities related to army, like I am army cadet, so I got indulged in these activities, and time flew like this, and I passed
How
out.
is it feeling, passing out from the, from coming from the civil background and passing out as an army?
This is the only feeling. This is the only thing which you felt good after like spending 3 years in this place, because all 3 years you are used to all this corrective measures kind of things and all the ragda and training activities which are going on. And after 3 years you get some relax in which you can think that something I have done after these 3 years, and I got graduated.
After passing out, what's your future plan?
The future is fixed to join in armed forces, army. IMA, yes, I will be joining IMA in like July.
मैं तो सिविल बैकग्राउंड में भी व्यावसायिक परिवार से हूँ, मैं शरद अग्रवाल, और ये ऐसा क्षण है कि मुझे बड़ा अभिभूत कर रहा है कि हमारे परिवार में सभी व्यापार से जुड़े हुए लोग थे और हमने अपने बच्चे को तैयार किया राष्ट्र की सेवा के लिए। जब ये क्लास 5 में था तब से हम लोगों ने व्यू तय किया कि इसको हम आर्मी में ही लेके जाते हैं, एयरफोर्स सर्विस के लिए लेके जाएंगे। तो एयरफोर्स में इसको ले जाना था, मगर इसकी आंख में इंजरी हो गई, उसके वजह से एयरफोर्स में इसका ज्वाइनिंग नहीं हो पाया, और अब इसको इंडियन आर्मी में आज यहाँ से कंप्लीट हो रहा है और 1 साल के लिए भी IMA में कंप्लीट करके एज एन लेफ्टिनेंट।
आपकी क्या भावनाएं हैं इसमें?
हमारी भावना तो राष्ट्र हित की है और राष्ट्र को ही समर्पित करते हुए हमने बच्चे के लिए भाव सोचा। हमारे घर में सभी लोगों ने कहा कि एक तुम्हारे 2 बेटे हैं और एक को तुम भेज दोगे, बाहर भेज रहे हो, तो इससे बढ़िया है कि व्यापार तुम्हारा बढ़िया है, सब लोग साथ ही रहो। हमने कहा देश को भी देखना है, और इसकी इच्छा थी कि जब इसने यहाँ ज्वाइन कर रहा था उसने कहा कि मैं IAS भी क्रैक कर सकता हूँ। तो हमने कहा IAS से बेहतर रहेगा कि तुम अगर NDA क्रैक कर लो तो मुझे ज्यादा खुशी होगी और राष्ट्र की सेवा करो।
अभी बेसिकली तो 3 साल हो गए यहाँ से पास आउट होने के बाद, पर ठीक है, मम्मा बहुत खुश है क्योंकि इससे पहले मैं 7 साल सैनिक स्कूल में भी था, तो इट्स अ लॉन्ग जर्नी। 10 साल हो गए अब घर से बाहर रहते हुए, बट नाउ सब कुछ एवरीथिंग इज फाइन। अब हम लोग IMA में चले जाएंगे, तो इट्स जस्ट 1 more year एंड देन होपफुली विल बिकम ऑफिसर्स।
कैसे आपने डिसाइड किया? आपने कहा कि 10 साल हो गए, तो कब आपके मन में आया था? काफी पहले मन में आ गया था कि
नहीं,
में जाना है?
मेरा
कैसे हुआ ये सब?
वो तो मेरी
जर्नी के बारे में बताइए।
इट वॉज ऑल अबाउट माई मदर। उनको था कि मतलब मेरठ मैंने उनको बाहर पढ़ाना था, देन शी सेंड मी टू हॉस्टल। फिर उन्हें पता चला कि सैनिक स्कूल, मिलिट्री स्कूल ये भी होते हैं, देन शी सेंड मी ओवर देयर। तो पता चला कि एक NDA नेशनल डिफेंस एकेडमी करके होता है जहाँ से यू कैन बिकम ऑफिसर आर्म्ड फोर्सेस में। फिर आगे जाके फ्यूचर बहुत सिक्योर्ड होता है, वेल सेटल्ड, एंड देन यू गेट 1 रिपीटेड लाइफ। तो फिर वहाँ से डिसाइड किया। फिर वहाँ पे हमारे मोटिवेशन लेक्चर के लिए बहुत ऑफिसर्स आते रहते थे सैनिक स्कूल में, तो फिर उन्होंने मोटिवेट होके एंड देन आई प्लान। फिर फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में ही आई क्लियर्ड इट, देन आई हैव कम ओवर हियर।
एक्चुअली आई एम सिंगल पेरेंट्स, तो बस ये था कि अकेले पहले तो मेरठ में रहना बहुत मुश्किल लग रहा था कि बच्चे को घर पे रख पाना, तो इसलिए इनको पहले हॉस्टल भेजा। फिर थोड़ा सर्च किया कि बच्चे की लाइफ सेव किधर है, तो लगा कि आर्म फोर्सेस इसलिए था क्योंकि कुछ ना जज्बा था कि देश के लिए कुछ करने का, कुछ अपना था वो नहीं कर पाए, तो लगा बच्चे के रूप में देखा कि इसको कहीं ना कहीं ऐसा मौका मिला, बिल्कुल जाने नहीं देंगे यहाँ से।
आपको लगा था कि सिविल आपका आर्म फोर्सेस बैकग्राउंड था कोई?
नहीं, कोई नहीं।
तो आपको लगा था कि आपका बच्चा
नहीं लगा।
डिफिकल्ट होते हैं एग्जाम?
आई एग्री डिफिकल्ट होते हैं, बट करते इंसान ही है। जितने लोग भी आते हैं वो सारे एज ए ह्यूमन मैन ही होते हैं, तो लगा एक बार ट्राई जरूर करना चाहिए। और जितने भी लोग जा रहे हैं वो मेरा शुरू से अंश से एक ही रहता था कि आपको हमेशा ना उस क्षेत्र में जाना है जहाँ पे ना सीटें कम हो, क्योंकि जब आपका कंपटीशन होगा ना तो एक इंटेलिजेंट लोगों से होगा, बेवकूफों से नहीं होगा। तो हमेशा रहता था। आप सैनिक स्कूल का जब इन्होंने फॉर्म डाला था तो सीटें बहुत कम थी, मैंने वहां भी बोला, वहां बोला केवल 20 सीट्स है। मैंने आप वहीं डालो जहां कम है, क्योंकि फिर आप तैयारी उस लेवल की करते हो। तो फिर ये भी था कि आपको फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में क्वालिफाई करना है। एक्चुअल में मैं मेरी ड्यूटी कोविड में लगी हुई थी, तो बच्चे को देख के लगा कि मम्मा बहुत स्ट्रगल कर रही हैं, तो आज एटलीस्ट ये हो गया है, तो बहुत प्राउड फील कर रही हूँ। बच्चे
क्या करते हैं?
मैं वाई प्रोफेशनल एडवोकेट भी हूँ और एक BMS डॉक्टर भी हूँ।
मैम आपका नाम बता दीजिए।
निशा गुप्ता।
Thank you so much.
बेसिकली मैं छिंदवाड़ा मध्य प्रदेश से आता हूँ एंड आई डोंट हैव एनी डिफेंस बैकग्राउंड। इट वाज फर्स्ट टाइम इन माय क्लास 11th आई गॉट टू नो अबाउट नेशनल डिफेंस एकेडमी। मेरी मदर के थ्रू मुझे पता चला, उन्हें किसी फैमिली फ्रेंड के थ्रू पता चला होगा। तो फ्रॉम देयर आई स्टार्टेड प्रिपेयरिंग एंड आफ्टर 11th 12th I prepared. In first attempt I was not able to clear the SSB interview, but in my second attempt I finally cleared it, and now finally the 3 years are done and it's been a long journey.
How it was? It was a long journey, but how it was?
It was full of ups and downs. एनडीए में जब आप आते हो एज अ फर्स्ट टर्मर तो आपको कुछ पता नहीं रहता है, बट बाय द टाइम यू रीच योर सेकंड टर्म, थर्ड टर्म, फोर्थ टर्म, आप बहुत सारी चीजें सीखते हो। आप कैंप्स करते हो, आप हर टर्म क्रॉस कंट्री दौड़ते हो, ड्रिल कंपटीशन होता है, तो उन सब में आप बहुत से अप्स एंड डाउन्स देखते हो। बहुत से टफ डेज होते हैं, काफी दिन होते हैं जो बहुत रिलैक्सिंग होते हैं। इट इज टोटली रोलर कोस्टर राइड।
और आपकी आज फीलिंग कैसी है? आज कॉन्वोकेशन हुआ, कल आप अंतिम पक्ष करेंगे एनडीए में, इसको लेकर क्या भावना है, क्या फीलिंग?
बहुत अच्छी फीलिंग है। लाइक आई टोल्ड यू, इट्स बीन एक्चुअली अ लॉन्ग जर्नी। शुरू में जब मैं आया था तब ऐसा लगता था कि पहाड़ जैसे 3 साल सामने है, पता नहीं कब खत्म होंगे, बट फाइनली दिन दिन गिन करके फाइनली अभी 3 साल कंप्लीट हो गए। इट इज अ वंडरफुल फीलिंग।
क्या प्लान है फ्यूचर?
आगे बस सब अबाउट आफ्टर 1 month विल बी ज्वाइनिंग IMA, सो लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू इट।
जिससे भी अगर बात करो एनडीए की तो हर व्यक्ति यही कहता है कि बहुत टफ है, और कोई ऐसा नहीं कहता कि नहीं बिल्कुल आप तो एग्जाम दिलवाइए, तैयारी करवाइए, बिल्कुल हो जाएगा। यानी कहीं से पॉजिटिव जवाब नहीं आता। लेकिन हमने अमन से कहा कि भैया तैयारी करो। हमने 11th में ही उसको इंदौर पहुंचा दिए थे तैयारी के लिए। हमने कहा तैयारी करो, बिल्कुल होगा। हम बिल्कुल निश्चिंत है अपने तरफ से कि हमारा तो एक ही सपना है कि हमें पहुंचाना है आर्मी में, और बराबर उन्हें तैयारी भी किया, एग्जाम भी निकाला, और आज ये 3 साल पूरे हो गए। हमारे लिए बड़ा गर्व की बात है कि हमारे यहाँ कोई भी डिफेंस में नहीं है, उसके बाद भी हमारा बच्चा आज यहाँ पे है।
Right now when I look, now 3 years feels like nothing, but it has been a lot. It has been a lot. First of all, the process of coming here, it has been a very long journey for me, because I have given 4 SSB interviews. In my first SSB interview, I was conferenced out from Bhopal. In my second interview, I was again conferenced out from SSB Kapurthala. Then I had somewhat lost the hope, and then I joined back my college. I was in Ferguson College, Pune only.
Okay.
But when I went there and I saw that life, I am from APS Ahmednagar, so I've already seen a military life. My father, my grandfather, both are in army only. They both retired as NCOs. They were Havildar. But when I saw the life in the college and the kind of culture it is going outside, I thought that this is not for me. This is not for me. So I made up my mind, and I had my third interview. That was for 148 NDA, again from Bhopal only. So the board which got me conference out got me in the next time, and I was recommended. So I have seen a lot of things in SSB. Everything what all went, the process, psychological test, the GTO test, the interview, it all went well, and I had a very good experience amongst it. And the thing is that it is a very clean process, that very few candidates are selected, and it is a very great thing because only the right persons are able to make through it. And when I look back now, it has been like 3 years, and it is like a lot of things happened in these 3 years. When you join NDA, starting from your first term till your 6th term, there is a lot of events, and the most important thing which you learn here is your services. It is a tri-service academy, so you get exposure of all 3 services till your 4th term, and after in 5th and 6th term you have your special services. Like I'm an army cadet, so my training and everything progressed in through army training team in 5th and 6th term. Prior to that, we had integrated training with our naval and air force counterparts all together. Camps in NDA are really great thing to learn camaraderie and everything. You are tested like anything in camps. In 2nd term, you are doing Camp Greenhorn. In 4th term, you are doing Camp Rovers. In 6th term, you are doing Camp Torna. This time, our Camp Torna was also great. It is a wonderful experience there to live in that environment and experience all those things which are preparing us for our future, like what we are going to face in the borders. In reality, we have to take up defenses there and everything. So NDA has taught us a lot, and it has built up our base. along with the academics which we are today we got graduated in our academic degrees. Along with this, now we have got a base so that we can do better at IMA. That is our pre-commissioning training academy. And obviously, being an ex-NDA is a very proud moment for us as we are passing out tomorrow. But getting this degree is equally important.
Himanshu, 140th batch of NDA marks a very special and very historic. You know why? Because women cadets are also passing out along with you. So your course mate will be a female, some female course mate also. How is your experience with them? Training here, and if you want to share about it, how different it was. Like, what's your say on this?
The female cadets here, they are also equally getting trained at the same stage as we are. They are not secluded from anything. They are getting the same amount of time in everything and same amount of training. Though their physical standards are different, it has to be there because the female body anatomy is different. So their standards are different. But as such, they are set, like they are being trained so that they are able to complete their Josh runs along with us. They are having that mental toughness also, same as in male counterpart. It is very normal that an NDA has done it very well. That it was the first batch, but now you will see the results when they'll pass out and when they'll join PCTS. They are doing very good.
Have you ever felt very competitive while doing various competitions?
Obviously, they are very good at academics. You can find all of them almost having torches, and they are having all the medals today. Also, most of the academic medals they take along with them only. So they are really good at studies, and they also help us in the classes also because we tend to not focus much in classes.